Hello everybody, in today's documentary I am documenting the Longbow's life cycle. And so, here I am in middle. And to start, the longbow comes from Apaches. Just normal Apaches. Or it could be a longbow and a normal Apache. Or maybe two longbows. Longbows are subspecies of Apaches but are actually rather common. And Apaches and longbows tend to live together. So here we see two Apaches. These two are quite the lovebirds. They've been together for a while and are, as you may see, flirting or flare flirting with each other. And they are most likely going to get going to an island or another secluded area soon. And that is where we will start the documentary at. So yeah, these two lovebirds will probably be going anytime. But it seems that time is either today or right now. I don't actually know. It seems like it is today. I was correct in the planning of this geographic. And off they go to most likely destination Cube Island. A safe harmony for most air vehicles, which only conflicts with when boats actually come nearby it. But air vehicles normally fin the boats off because the air vehicles are quite vicious. And so I will be seeing a longbow baby with those two Apaches very soon. So it's been a few days, and currently I'm at Cube Island. And, well, the baby longbow was birthed, and currently it's just hanging out at Cube Island with its mother and father. Currently, though, it is nighttime. As you may see, all of them are sleeping. Engines off. Sound asleep here at Cube Island. And so, in a few days, the parent Apaches should be showing the longbow how to hunt and whatnot before it goes off on its own. So, before that happens, I will, well, actually I'm not going to document anything else. I'm going to document, well, when the longbow goes hunting with its parent Apaches. So, I will just hopefully cut to that now, unless it didn't happen, which would be terrible if they died or something. So, it is, well, the next morning, and, well, I managed to climb up this tower, and not very comfy, I must say, this metal dish thing. But, here we see the father Apache is getting ready to show the longbow how to hunt today. And there goes the father Apache. The mother is currently, like, I don't know, actually, left during the night, I think. But, yeah, here we see all of the helicopters moving out. And there is a K-51 on that bridge, actually. Looks pretty unaware of what's about to happen, but oh yeah. The father Apache is going at it with its missiles and whatnot already. And their guide is being shot, and now the longbow is going to take foot already. Yep, there's the longbow. I can see all the missile trails. Poor KF-51. It has no idea what to do even, and the poor KF-51 was bombarded to death by the... Oh god. Is the longbow? No, it's normal Apache. Where's the longbow? There's the longbow. Yeah, very disrespectful longbow. There's not much else that the longbow has to learn in its life. Its life cycle, a very short one, I must say. It's pretty much just an Apache. So the next up on our, hopefully, list of stuff that I can document for me personally would probably be it's finding a lover. Which it will. Well, of course it has to leave first, but that'll be an intermission thing. And I'll show you that right now, actually. Let's cut to that. Let's cut to that. So, currently, and I don't know where I'm going to put this in the video, but currently I am watching the longbow and the Apache say some final goodbyes. As the longbow is currently, well, the longbow right there is getting ready to flare and tell its parents that it's leaving to the Badlands and the city of War Tycoon. And there it goes. Off it goes to the city, and then traversing the city far into the Badlands. And it seems, yeah, the Apaches are sad. I think the mother one flared a few seconds ago, but the father, I don't know if it has. It'll probably flare again out of remorse. Yeah, they are very sad right now. And I can't even see the longbow anymore, so that's where this little intermission clip leaves. Probably next up would be some other stuff that the longbow is doing in its probably midlife crisis. You never know. Longbows are interesting species or subspecies for sure. So, currently I am, well, obviously leaving the metro station, and news has reached me, and I quickly raced over here. Our boy, the Longbow, has been hunting at JTLV for a bit now. And there's no... That's not our boy. Is that our boy? No, that's a normal... No, no. Wait, no, that's a normal Apache. I'm not wrong. No, there's a... Oh. There he is. There's a Longbow. And he is hunting down a JTLV at the moment. And the other Apache seems to be joining him? Oh, yes. A normal hunt. Gone to a 2v1. 2 Apaches, and it's dead now. Poor JTLV. Didn't even stand a chance to get to 1 Apache. And there they both are landing next to it, I guess. Well, the Longbow is... You know, no, they're both landing next to it. What a romantical moment for the Longbow. Wow. Well, I will leave those guys with each other because they, well, the other one's clearly a female because the Longbow is most certainly a male. It's showing off. So yeah, I'll leave them to that now. From a hunt gone to this. Goodness. Goodness me. Hopefully we'll see some Longbow babies soon then, I guess. So, currently, well, it's been a few days, and, well, that Longbow that I was watching has a child now with that Apache encountered a while ago. As we may see, they're already chatting with each other with their flare talk. And shooting the air, because that's how they talk. There was nothing else that we could do to make them talk, so this is what our budget had. I know. And yeah, as we could see, they're just chilling. And then yeah, this is pretty much all of the Longbow life. The Longbows will keep having children and whatnot. Daddy Longbow, Mama Apache, Longbow Ivy. And there's not much else to it. However, one thing I can document is the Longbow's long-lasting defeat and how it'll impact everybody else around it. Well, mostly just the death part, but nothing else actually. I lied. I'm just gonna find the death of the Longbow. So yeah, when these guys are having fun right now, the Longbow will not in like 10 seconds from now, when I actually find out when the Longbow dies, because I'll be recording then. Fun. So, as you might see, there is the Longbow, right there. And it, okay. Okay. Well, I told you about the death. Yeah. There's the E100. There's the legendary E100 right there up on that hill. Yep. I was curious. Because he didn't see it, it was off camera, actually, but the Apache beat up the legendary E100, actually, and its entire family. It was pretty messed up. The Apache actually deserved that. But, yeah, I was just... Well, the Longbow got scared over here from a ton of tanks fighting in that direction. So I was curious, is the Longbow going to go out in front of the E100? Yep. It did. It didn't notice. It was too panicked to notice the E100. To be fair, though, the E100 does blend in quite a bit with the terrain here, so it's rather scary. It is quite scary, actually. So, yes, that is the entire documentary, then. The life cycle of a Longbow. Completely done.